Hey everyone, welcome back to the Canela Show. It's Priscilla. In this video, I wanted to talk about three different things. So one, I just want to share some of the comments that I got on my previous video and thank you guys for all the love and support that I got on that video. Second, I'm going to be talking about what my next big purchase is going to be and why that is. And then lastly, I'm going to be talking about some news with Visa and what's happening with them. So let's get into it. So I want to talk a little bit about how well my last video was received. I did go on there and share basically my intentions for this YouTube channel, opening up a little bit about my background, a little bit of transparency there. And I got a lot of comments and a lot of feedback that, really encouraged me, because sometimes it can be hard for people to come on here and get vulnerable with strangers or people that they don't know and, share some things that I know can be touchy or can be hard. So the fact that I did receive a lot of comments that were very encouraging, uplifting, positive, just encourages me to continue to do this and of course hopefully inspire people along the way, because that is my goal. So thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, giving me feedback, giving me recommendations. I just want to share some of the comments that I did get. First one, congratulations. I just started my journey at 37 with $1,500. I will be following. Thank you so much and congratulations to you. It is never too late to start. Keep going. Next one, good starting portfolio. I have a few of those tickers and I've been investing for 30 years. That's amazing. My recommendation, keep learning. Next, I like SCHD, JEPQ, SVOL, and Mo. So comments like this I love as well, because I am open to receiving any tips, any recommendations that you guys have, because this is my journey. I am new. I want to soak up as much information and knowledge as I can. So anything that you guys can give me any help or recommendations on, I'm definitely going to be looking at. So thank you for that. Next comment, this is a long one, but there are some great tips in here. There's also some information on other people's journeys that I love to hear about. I read every single comment that you guys put down. So this is a great idea for a channel. I love that you are being honest and showing people your journey. There are too many YouTubers pretending to be experts when they're not. Definitely not what I want to do here. Everyone should know how to invest, especially women. There are so many free resources out there that there is really no excuse not to. Google is free. So 100%. People tend to think it's a lot more complicated than it is. I recently helped my niece set up her first investment account, a Roth IRA. She thought it was going to be intimidated at first, but after she said it was much easier than she thought. Those were my thoughts exactly. We set it up to auto invest a certain amount every month. To keep things simple to start, we did 50% XAIX, S&P 500, 30% in QQQ, and 20% in whatever else she wanted, individual stocks or dividend fund or Bitcoin, etc., etc. I hope your channel is a big success and you inspire other people to get started too. It's good to take control of your future, because no one else is going to care about your future more than you. 100%. We can sit here and complain about our past and how no one taught me this growing up. No one showed me how to do this. No one taught me how to save, how to invest, or whatever the case may be. But honestly, our future is in our hands and we need to do whatever we can to set ourselves up. It's our responsibility to set up our future, to set up our family's future, to set up our kids' future. And this was a great way to put it. So thank you so much for your kind words and encouragement. Next one, well done. More women need to be empowered to invest. Women make great investors. I hear this to be true, buy one share of Berkshire Hathaway Class B and read all Warren Buffett's annual reports. I heard so many amazing things. Obviously, Warren Buffett, he's a very well-known top investor. So by far the best investment education you can get. Keep investing through the ups and downs and watch your portfolio grow. Cheering you on from Australia. Love that. Thank you so much. And that's all I wanted to share. So please continue to send some encouraging things my way. And again, tips. So moving on to the next topic. So my next purchase is going to be between Google or Realty Income O. With Google, in the past couple of months, we see that Google hasn't yet recovered from the drop that it had a couple months ago. And because of that, I think that it is a good opportunity to invest. But also, I do have my eyes on Realty Income since I invested in them. I think I started back in December with them, but as I keep investing in them, I want to build more so that I can receive more dividends each month. But I'm gearing more into the position of buying with Google at the moment, since I can gain a 14% from the last peak, since it had a drop back in around July. And I find that because there has been a drop, I believe that it's a good opportunity to do so. I know that this isn't 100% that they will recover or when it is that they will recover, but I still think that there's a good chance that they will, and I'm willing to see that through. So for those that don't understand, I'm going to explain it in a way a little bit more that you guys can understand. So for example, let's just say Google used to cost $192, and right now they are sitting at around $165, okay? So you can gain from each stock that you buy around $30. So it's basically you're buying at a discount because it was up here. Now it's a little bit down here. You have that chance to buy at that discounted price. So this is for anyone that's willing to buy Google and wait around to see if they are going to recover. Like myself, I am willing to see that through. And then on the other hand, with Realty Income, I mentioned before, I'm wanting to increase that position because I want to gain dividends each month from this company, or REIT, also known as Real Estate Investment Trust. So this will allow me to have more money each month to deploy into different sectors. So if I find a new opportunity, or if I reinvest into the same company, or I could also use it towards any expenses that I may have. If you feel unsure about Realty Income O, we can dive a little bit more into that company. They've been delivering about 4.3% compound annual dividend growth over the last 30 years, and they've been steady. So between Google and Realty Income, I'm going to see what my next big purchase is going to be. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm going to share what I've decided to do, how much I've put in towards them. And then lastly, let's dive into a little bit about Visa. What's been going on with them since they've had a major drop because they've been sued. The U.S. Justice Department accuses Visa of illegal monopoly that adds to the price of nearly everything. How many of you guys have Visa, use Visa? I have both. I bank with Visa and my credit card is with Visa. So we definitely know that they have some competition. They have others like MasterCard, who's also big. So Tuesday, they were accusing Visa of illegal monopolizing the debit card market. So for more than a decade, the department alleges Visa has abused its dominant position in the debit card market to force businesses to use Visa's network instead of competitors, and to stop new alternatives from entering the market. So we allege that Visa has unlawfully amassed the power to extract fees that far exceed what it could charge in a competitive market. Merchants and banks pass along those costs to consumers either by raising prices or reducing quality or service. As a result, Visa's unlawful conduct affects not just the price of one thing, but the price of nearly everything. The company said it faces growing competition, particularly online. So anyone who has bought something online or checked it out at a store knows there is an ever-expanding universe of companies offering new ways to pay for goods and services. Today's lawsuit ignores the reality that Visa is just one company of many competitors in a debit space that is growing with entrants who are thriving. Totally. So they are struggling to keep up with the market as they lose 7%. But this was basically similar to what I was talking about with Google. Like I said, they have a drop, so I think it's a great opportunity to invest. I see the same opportunity here with Visa because they have that drop. We don't know for sure if they'll recover or when they will recover, but because they are such a well-known company, I do believe that they will recover and that there's a possibility here. So I'm willing to wait around and see. Let me know what you guys think about Visa. If you think that they will recover, or if you do think that this is a good opportunity or no. I'm open to hearing what you guys think. So let me know in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned for more.